Republican Party presidential nominee Donald Trump has angered many communities with his comments on refugees and immigrants. The latest is when he recently accused Somali refugees of terrorism. CCTV's Abdulaziz Billo reports on the reaction from Mogadishu.
With presidential elections barely months away, Republican presidential nominee Donald Trump's rhetoric fired up earlier this week. His new target, Somali refugees. Trump linked Somalis to terrorism while addressing his supporters in Maine, accusing terrorists of infiltrating the U.S. under the disguise of refugees.
So we've just seen many crimes getting worse all the time. And as Maine knows, a major destination for Somali refugees. We admit hundreds of thousands, into Maine and to other places in the United States. Hundreds of thousands of refugees, and they're coming from among the most dangerous territories and countries anywhere in the world.
Trump's campaign remarks has made headlines in the past months, especially his temporary ban against Muslims coming into the U.S. The Somali community in Maine and across the world has been condemning Trump's recent remarks. Maine is the U.S. whitest state and home to mostly refugees from Somalia and Iraq.
Donald Trump, through his speech in Maine, has proved to the world that he is unfit to be president of the United States. The other day, he criticized the family whose son died fighting for the U.S. As Somalis, we don't want Trump elected as president.
To the American public, please don't elect Donald Trump as your president. This is a man who is encouraging and propagating racist remarks against Muslims and calling all Somalis terrorists.
Somalis in the U.S. have termed Donald Trump's recent remarks as a very scary narrative, one that is likely to fuel racist attacks against certain communities. Experts, however, say Somali Americans will not be affected by Trump's anti-immigration sentiments, even if he's elected as the President of the United States.
Somalis in America legally will not be affected under Trump's presidency. Those still waiting to be granted asylum might face serious challenges. And by now, I think the whole world knows that Trump is not a problem to the U.S., but to the whole world.
Millions of dollars is sent back to Somalia by expatriates, mostly from North America, remittance that serves as a lifeline for many Somali families. In June, the U.S. appointed Ambassador Stephen Schwartz as its first U.S. ambassador to Somalia in quarter a century. According to experts, Schwartz's appointment is seen as a vote of confidence in the country's stability. Somalia is also one of the main beneficiaries of U.S. counter-terrorism programs. Authorities also say drone strikes have weakened Al-Shabaab's might. Experts now say that with the appointment of a new ambassador, relations between Mogadishu and Washington will improve in the coming years. Abdulaziz Billo, CCTV, Mogadishu, Somalia.